I want to introduce to you an individual I've known for many years. He is out of the fighting machinists. He is a leader of great respect, Bob Martinez.
Thank you, TC. Good afternoon. Are there any hard-working men and women from Tarrant County in the park today? Is organized labor in the park today? Are there any hard-working Democrats in the park today? Well, since January the 3rd, the Republicans and the Tea Party have stormed Congress and many state legislators across this country. These folks are seriously threatening the livelihoods of hardworking men and women in Tarrant County, in Texas, and across America. I'm here today to stand up with you and speak out against these people. Are you ready to fight for what's right? In Wisconsin, the attacks upon teachers and other public workers are many, from paying for their pensions, health care, to taking away their ability to bargain in good faith, as they have done so for decades. Sound familiar? Yeah. Instead of passing the law in the light of day, they use loopholes, passing the bill in the dead of night. They should be ashamed. Shame on that legislature. Shame on those legislators. Shame. The Republicans have submitted over 400 pieces of anti-worker legislation across America. We are still here fighting for what's right, and we're not going anywhere. Are you ready to fight with me? The Republican Party has decided that the greatest villains in America are union members, like teachers. Teachers are public servants, not public enemies. They are required to have advanced degrees, yet they want to pay them less and less. The rich need tax cuts, so the teachers and the students suffer? Why are we destroying our future? Texas is 44th out of 50 states in school funding. How can we continue to cut even further? Education cuts will leave Texas unable to meet its Texas constitutional obligation to provide children with a thorough and efficient education. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? That's what it's all about. It's about the children. Are you ready to fight? There's a bill introduced into the Texas House, Bill 2986. It's about as bad as it gets. When you think of it, think of Wisconsin on steroids. This goes beyond public sector union, and it attacks all union members in the great state of Texas. This bill would deny unions the right to speak out on issues that concern working families. It is aimed at silencing us. It does nothing to corporations. It does nothing to keep them from contributing to political candidates in politics across the boards. Unions have led this great country in the way of a 40-hour work week, minimum wage, health care, Social Security, pensions, workplace safety. We don't do it in a vacuum. It takes political activity to do the job. Existing law already bans union dues to make contributions to political candidates. This is wrong. We must fight it, and we must fight it all across Texas. We need a more balanced solution in Texas. We can minimize the impact by using more of the rainy day fund. Access federal money to supplement public education, which our governor has denied from the President of the United States. And we need to work on fixing the structural budget problems. What can we do? You got to get involved. You got to tell your family to get involved. You got to contact the governor's office. You got to contact your representatives. You got to contact your senators. Contact the members of these legislative committees that are relevant to these bills. Are you ready to fight? This is the time to bring back our political power of old, of each member and each citizen standing together to protect our future. We aren't going to lose. This is just a wake-up call to reality for everyone. This continues to be about our children and their future. These proposed House budget cuts by Republicans will destroy our future. 43,700 senior Texans will face evictions. Hundreds of thousands of education workers will lose their jobs, from teachers to bus drivers. Over 215,000 young children will be deprived of proven benefits of full-day pre-kindergarten services. We will lose 10,000 government jobs and 1,000 prison guard jobs. These jobs protect our communities and our service to Texans. Because of the Republican cuts and the lack of leadership from our governor, the Republican legislators and the Governor Perry should come into our communities. They should look into the eyes of the children and explain to them why their schools are closing. Explain to them why the class size is increasing. They should look into the eyes of Texas seniors and tell them where they're supposed to live, as half of the nursing homes will close in this great state. They should look into the eyes of the mothers and dads who will lose their jobs and explain to them how they're going to put food on the table. They need to look into the eyes of the person who has HIV and explain why they can no longer get their medication. Republican legislators and the governor can fix this by eliminating corporate tax loopholes and tax exemptions, by using the rainy day fund. But they have not. Why take from the needy and give to the greedy? So I ask you, are you ready to stand up for the seniors in Texas? I say stand up for the researchers at the universities and the education workers. Please stand up for the teachers. Stand up for the bus drivers. Please stand up for the police officers. Please stand up for the firefighters. I say stand up and speak for our children. I say stand up and fight back. Are you ready to fight? Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, stand up for your communities. Stand up for Texas. Speak out. Write letters. Do not let the Republicans, do not let the Tea Party hurt our communities in this great state, our workers or our children. Fight back. Fight the right fight. God bless you and your children, and God bless Texas.